Hello, hello, hello. Miss Peggy here, all the way from North Texas, from my house to your house. I hope y'all are doing good. Um, it's winter time, it's January. A lot of people get the winter blues and stuff, but I have just been dealing with high blood pressure constantly for almost a year. And my doctors just seem to can't get the medicine right. Now, I've been on the same medicine for blood pressure, but I've been on dozens, I'd say dozens of medication for my anxiety, and it's causing my blood pressure to be up, and nothing's working. So, um, I've got a referral, an outside referral from my doctor to another doctor, and I got an appointment with them in the morning to see if I can get something for my anxieties because my blood pressure, they said, is high because of my anxieties. I have no clue about what kind of anxieties I have because I don't feel like I have any. But anyway, that's my story, and I've just been dealing with a lot of health issues because of my high blood pressure. The high blood pressure, it gives you like sharp pains in your skull, and I've had some of them. I've had a couple of chest pains. I've had back pains. And I'm under a doctor's care. They know it. There's just nothing really that they can do if you don't have a heart attack, and I'm not. I don't have one. I'm just got high blood pressure caused from my anxieties, and lately my blood pressure's been really extra high. So they doubled up and they tripled up on my gabapentin, and I'm taking that 3 times a day, and that's got the blood pressure down. It's like 159. I mean, I hadn't had that in I don't know how long, but then the anxieties will slip in there and just shoot the blood pressure up. I don't know what triggers it. I don't have a clue what triggers it. It just happens. And sometimes it don't happen. But anyway, I went to the Dollar General and I partaked in this 70% off of Christmas. And that includes the cake bakes and everything, and the pies and stuff, or the cakes. But anyway, I went and I found some good stuff, and I wanted to share it with you because it's ringing up like 60 cents, 14 cents. It's some of it's even 90% off, and I went and got some. So let me show you what I got. And the very first thing I'm going to show you is a little Grinch Christmas tree. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. The Dollar General's having a sale with their Christmas, and everything is in the gray totes up there by the front. It'll be either on one side or the other side of that metal wall up there by the register, and they have all of it just piled in a totes, the gray totes. And I've always been fond of the gray totes that they use. But anyway, I dug through those totes, and I tried to put things back orderly, and I moved things orderly. So I always try to not make a mess, because when you make a mess, then stuff gets damaged. And, that's why they get upset, because you just throw stuff around and it gets damaged. But anyway, I got this Grinch, and I just scanned it before I started the video, but it's $18 regular price, which probably is too much. But anyway, I paid $1.80 for it. It rung up 90% off. So I got this for my daughter-in-law. Um, um, I mean my granddaughter. My grandson and her live upstairs, and there's this big round table up against a big wall, that the wall between our two bedrooms where the bathroom is. So there's a big table there, and she could easily just set this on there for Christmas and have her little Grinch Christmas tree upstairs where they live. So I was real tickled about this. 90% off Grinch Christmas tree. So, a while back, I was scanning stuff and the Grinch stuff was not clearancing down. So I didn't know if it would or not, but it is now. It is now. So I'll put that right there so uh, anybody that's late coming, they can see it. But if I get to a receipt, I'll stop and start reading it to you. But I don't know what I've done with the receipts, and that's nothing new. But anyway, I got this turkey stuffing. Now, I love stuffing, and just by myself, I can make some chicken and some mashed potatoes or green beans and corn, and you just put this in a pot and heat it, but you don't even really have to stir it. Just pour the liquid on it and let it soak it up. Because if you stir it too much, you damage the little breads, and you over mix it and just make a patty out of it. But anyway, just be gentle with it when you stir it with the liquid. But anyway, the turkey is on the clearance, and the chicken is sitting right there by it. But the turkey is the only one that is clearancing. So let me see what I paid for the stuffing. I was amazed because I always scan this stuff before I decide if I'm gonna want it or not. 33 cents. 33 cents for stuffing. So, that makes the meal really cheap. So, yeah, in this bag right here, there's three of them. Three stuffings in this bag for 33 cents. Now, let's look at it, because you can store this stuff and it'll last a long time. This one doesn't expire till July. So that's 6 months away. So, you know, I'll eat this before 6 months. So, oh, let me put that over there. And then this one's heavy because I love these. Do y'all love these? I mean, even if you don't make something, these are good to munch on like a snack, a real good snack. But yeah, it's onion rings, and I love these. And I found a few of them. I didn't buy them all. I just bought what I thought I'd need, because they're not a penny. You know, they're 70% off. So um 30 cents. 30 cents for these onions. Is it up there? Yeah. 30 cents. So, yeah, I was really excited. Now, I didn't really find a lot of paper plates and napkins, but I did find these two Dolly napkins. And some of y'all like to have the barcode, so there's your barcode right there. And what else do I got in this sack? Next time I go shopping, I'm gonna try to. I'll remember to do a video in the store when I'm getting this stuff. But anyway, this is the spice cake. Oh, I love this flavor. You can take this spice cake and grate you up some carrots, mix it in here, and turn it into like a carrot spice cake. But I love spice cake, so I got 3 of them in this bag, and this is heavy. I mean, it's gonna sit on your stomach because this batter is heavy. It's not fluffy. It's not fluffy and light. Ugh. So yeah, I love spice cake. That's one of my favorite spice cake and pumpkin. So I was glad to get these napkins because you know I kind of survive on Dollar General penny napkins, and I have for years. Um, I pick them up for 10 cents a pack, and they're usually $1. But now this is a gingerbread cookie mix. I'm gonna make these. I love gingerbread, and I have y'all ever bought gingerbread snaps? They're cookies. Oh, I have, and they're really good, really good. So let's see now. Now this bag right here, I was glad to find these because at 70% off, it's got a little cookie cutter, but it's a spatula, and it's a good spatula. But these are just Christmas spatulas, and you can use these any time of the year. So I got these because I'm gonna put them in my kitchen. I need a couple more spatulas, and I don't necessarily need the cookie cutter, but I could put that in my yard sale or something because it comes off of the spatula where you won't damage it, and it still looks like a new product. But yeah, I got a few of these. They had this is a Dolly spatula, but this one's not. This one's just a holiday from the Dollar General, and this one is a Dolly. Let's see how much the Dolly one is. Somebody already ripped a hole in here to scan it. That's funny. 50 cents. 50 cents for a brand new spatula. Now, the Dollar General one's a little larger than the Dolly one, but they're both really good spatulas. So I got here's one with a little, if I don't use all these, I can save them for Christmas and give them to my family. These are good Christmas presents for next year. You know, um, I love sales, and just because I paid a penny for it, don't mean it changed the quality of it. You know, just because you got it on sale. And then I found this one. This is a Dolly. I love wooden spoons. This is a Dolly wooden spoon, but the tag, it says $3, and it's about to fall off. Let's see what it says. 30 cents. But yeah, I'm just going to stick this in my kitchen. And when I make soup and stews, I'm going to be using it. Because, you always need new wooden spoons because wooden spoons kind of, they get old and then they get, sometimes they crack or they get old and you have to just replace them. But here's another Dolly spatula. But it says, deck the halls with songs of Dolly. You know, I, I'm not really a Dolly fan. I really am not. And I haven't bought any of the Dolly stuff. But now that it's clearancing down, yeah, so um, I got one, two, three, four, five of these, and I can just put one or maybe one or two, maybe just one, and then this one in my kitchen and save these for next year's Christmas presents. So my sack is breaking. That's why I'm having difficulties. But anyway, yeah. So I love these. I haven't had I haven't penny shopped in 2 years, and I was looking under my china cabinet earlier today, and I've got pumpkin. The pumpkin that is in the can. I was looking at that while ago because I've got still quite a few of them, and they expired in 2024. And then I looked up on the internet, and they're only good for 2 years after they expire. So um, they're expiring last month. So I'm not going to be using them, but I'll just throw one or two in the trash every week, and then they'll be gone before you know it. Um, Let me put this. I got two of these now. Two of these and two of the napkins. I'm real excited about having the napkins. Okay, so, oh, now this sack, I'm not going to take all these out of the sack because I don't have nowhere to put them right here, but I'm going to show you. I got a whole sack full. There's one, two, three, four, five, six of them right here in my lap. You can see them. The turkey gravy. And this turkey gravy is clearancing down. And I love gravy. And I can use this turkey gravy when I make biscuits in the morning. Perfect for biscuits and gravy, um, bacon and eggs and stuff. And you can make it for lunch. Make you some toast and put some gravy on it. But anyway, let me see how much these are. Come on. I hate it when it won't scan and you don't know why. There it goes. 28 cents for this gravy. 28 cents for the gravy. I mean, you can't beat that, man. It's 28 cents. That's a pretty good meal right there. Um, Throw a potato and make some gravy. So I'm going to set these right over there because I'm going to have to find somewhere to put them in my pantry. Now, here's another sack right here. Oh, this one feels even heavier. Now, this one also has gravy, turkey gravy. I can see them right there. But more turkey gravy. Now, somebody will go in the comments and say, Do you have the barcode for that? It's going to be the only turkey gravy in Dollar General. You're not going to have no other turkey gravies to deal with right now. So if it's turkey gravy, scan it and it'll be clearancing down. Uh, I think it's funny sometimes whenever I hear them say stuff like that. It's like, really? You need a barcode? And there's that, turkey gravy. That's all you need to know. But anyway, I got four turkey gravies, and then I picked up a couple of these because really three of them, because the ones I had expired before I ate them all, and these are fresh. Um, these, the best by date is 5 of 2027. So these will be good for a couple of years. So I got um three of the cranberries and four of the gravies in this bag. So, that's about $2 worth of food right there. Maybe not even that much because they're only 30 cents. But I'm going to put this one over here with this other one. Got to go to the pantry. I got to hydrate here. The more hydrated I am, that it helps my blood pressure for some reason. Um, but when I went to the four different Dollar Generals looking for this, I actually found 30 cents, a quarter, and a nickel. Um, one of them was in the Dollar General on the floor, and I'll tell you where it was. It was almost under that divided wall up by the register, where they keep the um, batteries and stuff. But anyway, it's on the side where they got the tables and the Christmas stuff all set up. And so I was looking at the totes underneath. So I was pulling them out. And when I pulled them out, there was one of these items that I wanted. So I had to get behind the tote because they fell out. So when I got behind the tote to get that item, and I think it's the Werther's candy you'll see in a minute. I'll show you. But there was a quarter laying underneath the divided wall on the floor there. And I was like, wow, that's a quarter. So I just got it. It's like, it's lost if it's on the floor. And then I found the nickel, I think, in the parking lot. So yeah, I made 30 cents doing that. So let's see what this else is. Oh, I was really excited. I found two of the Glade holiday scents, that the plug-ins. I love these plug-ins. But now one of them's embers and sandalwood. And I just don't think that I'm a sandalwood fan. I don't remember for sure, but I'm thinking I don't like that one. And the other one is candy cane, crush, and vanilla. And you can tell by the peppermint, a lot of the Christmas stuff, like the paper plates, they have a Christmas tree and this peppermint on the plate around the edge. So when you're looking for the Christmas plates, look for one that's got green and red on the edge because you're going to be seeing one of those and a Christmas tree. So just look for green and red. I didn't find any, but I know that's what they look like. And then this one, it has Christmas tree stuff on it, so it kind of looks Christmassy. So if you just pay attention to the packaging, it looks like Christmas. And these were just laying in the back on the end cap. And nobody was noticing them. I was like, and it's a good price. Let me for a plug-in. I mean, 60 cents. So that's like 30 cents a piece because there's two of them in here. So yeah, 60 cents, and this one was 60 cents. And now this is a lady's sweatshirt, but for Christmas, and it says it's a 2X. But I'm thinking that I can just use it for you know one of those oversized shirts, and then just put, like, I got some red pants on right here, and these are sweats, and just wear this with this, and yeah, um, if I want, I can just wear it in the wintertime when it's not Christmas. I'm be in my house. Who's gonna know, right? Who's gonna know? So I'll put those over here. Well, that one won't fit. Maybe down here. So yeah, I mean it's regularly $8, and let's see what it scans up. 80 cents. 80 cents for a sweatshirt. That's why I got it. And it was a 2X. Right there it says 2X. And it's a pretty sweatshirt. It's got the Christmas on it. Even says words on it. 'Tis the season right there. So yeah, 80 cents. I was like, okay. So yeah, this is gonna be for now. Going in my closet. I'm gonna be wearing it. Now, this sack, oh, I got lucky. Here's a receipt. All these sacks, it's the only receipt. But yeah, this whole sack was $4.02 because everything was either 60 cents. Oh, I have a penny item in here, or uh, 50 cents or 10 cents. Uh, right there. But yeah, so I got these. These are just little bags, like little, I don't know, just, I guess, gift bags, but they're cloth. And man, I thought you could use those for vacation to put stuff in. It's got a pull tie thing that is kind of a silky one, so it's. I think they're like upscales, and there's two of them here. I thought I had three of them, but I guess I only had two. But there's two on each deal. That's why I was thinking there's more. But anyway, there's four of them here, and they're fabric bags, and I intend to use them like when I go on vacation. You put anything in it, whatever you want. Um, put some toiletries in there, put some perfume in there, put your jewelry in there. So yeah, so these were $1 regular, but on this sale, 10 cents. So these were 90% off. 10 cents. Yep, two of them. So I thought they were cute. Now these are coffee cups. Oh, this might be my penny item. Let's see. Yes. there was some vitamins on the clearance aisle, and I knew there was some vitamins at Penny, but the medicine and the vitamins, um, I find it very hard to sell all of them in my yard sale before they expire. And these are Power C vitamin C's gummies. I can take them myself. But anyway, I found this for a penny, and I think it was on the penny list just this last week. So it's not that old. And then I got this coffee cup that says Happy Pauling Day, and it's regularly $5, and it's really cute. Anybody that has a doggy would love to have this cup. And let's see how much it was. It says it's regular $5 on the bottom. Let's see. Oh, oh. 50 cents. And it's a big mug, man. It's a nice ceramic mug. Um, you can tell this is a decal that's been fired on. It's not paint. My mother did ceramics is the reason I know for sure. But anyway, that's a pretty cup. And then I got this other cup. I'll tell you why I got this cup, because it has this spoon. Look at that. The spoon goes through the handle where you can keep up with, and you can still drink it and hold it, but the little spoon is ceramic, and I just think that's really cool. And it says, "I run on coffee and Christmas cheer." Isn't that cute? So I gotta put this somewhere so it don't break. And I didn't get too many. They had quite a few coffee cups to choose from, but I just got a couple, that I want to use. And I really like these for some reason. They have this brown thing on the bottom. I really like that. I don't know why. There goes my speaker, my Wi-Fi speaker. But yeah, and this one is um, this is like carved into the ceramic and then painted and then fired. But it's like a Merry Christmas thing with some candy in there. But yeah, and it's just kind of like this one, but not the same, but kind of the same. But yeah, I just got these three, picked out a couple just for myself. So make a mess in here. Um, oh, there goes another water bottle. Ah, okay, so let's see. This one, oh, this was cute. Now, I don't even have Santa, or, my kids don't do Santa anymore. They're grown, and I don't really have any young grandchildren. My grandson is 30, but this ain't the receipt. They just give you a whole receipt just for the 5 off of 5, so you don't have to tear it off anymore. But yeah, I just thought it was cute. Come Christmas, I'll drink my cappuccino out of this and use the cup and the plate. And it's $10 normally. And it has the plate and the Santa. And yeah, I just found this in those gray totes. Um, it's amazing what they put in them totes and expect them not to break. A dollar. So it's 90% off. A dollar for that. Yeah, I just got it because I wanted it, It's like I don't have any kids, but I have me. I have me. So that's cute. Oh Lord, I have another coffee cup. Now this one I went ahead and broke down. This one says I love Dolly. And like I said, I'm not and haven't ever been a Dolly fan. But looking at this closer, I have some Dallas Cowboy hats and stuff, real collectibles that you don't wash and you don't wear. And I'll tell you, they have this kind of sticker on them. And this says Dolly on it, and it's a hologram sticker. And so, and then she's got her signature there. So this cup is actually a good souvenir cup. And it very well could increase in value over time because it's Dolly. If it was just no name on it, nothing. But since it says Dolly, anything, I don't care if it says Dollar General loves Dolly. It still will be a collectible because of Dolly and who she is. So, like I said, I've kind of rebelled against buying anything that said Dolly because, Dollar General's had her stuff for a while. But I thought, well, let's see how much it was. I don't want to. It's regularly $6. It's really funny. This phone is so old, but the lens shakes just like this. It quivers, and it don't want to scan because of that. Let's see if I can exit out and then exit back in. Come on, Dolly. It won't scan. It just shakes. But let's see. Cookie for Santa, a mug with a spoon, and then a 16. It's probably 60 cents because it says $6. So it's probably 60 cents because that's the only thing because I got the cookie and the Santa thing, and then the mug with the spoon, and then Dolly's mug. Okay, so, ooh, here's one more. oh, a different store, I guess, but I got another one with the spoon. So I'll set this one over there. Man, I don't want them to break. Let's see if I got any receipts in here. No, no. But I'll tell you what, I use these yellow bags for my trash. Um, it's just me, and that's all I need. But just the two little hooks hangs on my cabinet spoon drawer, and then in that night, then I take them out. But I only have one in there. But I want to show you this. I was at the Dollar General, and this was on a shelf. Now, I thought that this was part of the NCI stuff. And so I just thought the frame itself is just real pretty. Look at that frame. It's metal, and it's gold. And I just was real attracted to the flowers on the frame. And so I looked on the back, and sure enough, it has a barcode. And that's all. It just says it's a Monarch mirror decor. And so I scanned it, and it wouldn't scan. I scanned it several times, and you know what it says when it don't scan. See the manager. And so I put it in my basket, and I went up to the front. And isn't that pretty? And I asked the manager if she could scan that at the register and tell me how much it was, because I was having a very hard time getting it to scan. And there was two people up there, two women, and one of them I was talking to, and the other one, she was talking to the other lady. And so she said to the other lady, she was like, that's that mirror that's been back there. How long has it been back there? And she was like, I don't know. And she goes, but a while, hadn't it? And she goes, yeah, it's been a while. And she goes, and we don't even carry that mirror. That mirror is not a Dollar General mirror. And I go, really? She goes, no, it's not. And we can't price it. We don't even know where it come from. Somebody brought it in here and left it. That's their story. And she goes, but if you want it, you can have it. You can take it. I go, well, I do like it. That's why I was asking about a price. She goes, well, if you like it, you just take it, because we're tired of it being here. We don't even know where it come from. I was like, okay, but I mean, look at it. It's a nice mirror. It's got a hook right there, and it's just a nice mirror. It's got the nice gold frame on it, and it's metal. I don't know what kind of metal, but it is. Um, so I was like, absolutely, I'll take it. So I put it back in my basket, finished shopping, and then whenever I got ready to check out, I just left it in my basket and took it to my car with my yellow Dollar General sacks. So I just wanted to show that to you, that they gave me that at the Dollar General. I've never had that happen ever. I guess they're just waiting for somebody to ask about it. First person that asks about it, we give it to them. They probably had a bet on it. How long I got January? No, I think it won't be till February. They got a bet going on about that because it was just laying on the shelf back there. You know, um, kind of where they put the seasonal stuff. But I just thought that was so funny. They pawned that off on me like they didn't even know where it come from. But this sack right here, I got one, two, three, four, five more of these turkey stovetop stuffing. So I'm real thankful for these because like for 30 cents, um, it gives me a an extra thing to go with my meal. And Dollar General has food, and you can take that food, and you know, I could take a piece of chicken leg or a chicken breast, and put that in the oven, the stuffing, and then put the raw chicken on top, bake it. Then you got chicken and stuffing, and the chicken leg flavor that stuffing real good. But anyway, let's see what this one is. Oh, this one has a receipt, and it's not even a Christmas item. But let's see how much I paid for it. If I overpaid $1, and tax was 8 cents, so it was $1. But I don't like to wash dishes, and I use spoons a lot, so I picked up this little, what does it say, 48 spoons for $1. I mean, that's a deal, you know. And I don't use all of them like the spoon and the fork and the knife. All I do is use the spoon, and so I got me some. So this is going in the kitchen. Then whenever I go out to eat and stuff and come back home, I have a spoon to eat it with because I always have leftovers, always. So this, put it where I can find it. Okay, now this, and I was real excited about this. This is a Christmas tablecloth rectangle, but it's one of those plastic ones with the flannel backing. You can feel it. It is thicker. $8, and I paid what, 80 cents for it. And you know, tablecloth like this, you throw it on your table and you're decorated. But you can also use these for crafts. You can use them to paint. Keeps your stuff from getting on your table, and use this to paint on. There's a lot of different things you can use a tablecloth for, and when the time comes, I got one. I still got some tablecloths back there that was a penny. But anyway, this this was a penny item right here because it's a red dot. And let me see if it'll scan. There it goes. Not unsuccessful. Unsuccessful. Where'd it go? No, I don't like it. But anyway, this was a penny item because it's a red dot. Come on, I wish it was scanned. There it goes. 30 cents. No, it wasn't. So 30 cents. So It's regularly a dollar, so 90% would be a 10 cents. So it's 70% off. So the red dot is 70% off right now, and it's going the same as the Christmas. So the red dot and the Christmas is 70% off. But anyway, I already have a couple of these, and I'm putting them in. You know that kitchen drawer that everybody has, their junk drawer. Well, I've got already a couple of these, and these are real good for that drawer because you can put your pens in it, your black markers, for freezer bag markers, rubber bands, tie wraps, all kinds of stuff, and you just put them in the drawer, and they, instead of just throwing them in the drawer, and they all get mixed together. Okay, and then here is another. Now this is a Christmas napkin, the holiday style, and it's just like the little barn and farm thing, but it's another one. So that's three napkins that I've got. Oh, this is the one I was talking about. I found this under the table, pushed way back to the back. So I had to go under the table and move one of those great totes to get to this. I could see it. It's like, oh man, there's some. And I hadn't found any all day. And I did. I crawled under one of them tables to find and to get this. So I don't remember how much I paid for it. Oh, it's scanning. 40 cents for a whole bag. And I tell you, these things, I don't care what holiday they are, they carry these at every holiday: Christmas, Thanksgiving, Valentine's, Easter. They have a one of these that they come out with. And man, I love these. This is one of my favorite. Oh, and look what I found. And these go with the making the pies and stuff with Christmas. So goes with the pie supplies and stuff. Look at that. Pecan halves. Man, I couldn't believe it. I scanned these and they were clearancing down 39 cents. And pecans are expensive. 39 cents for this whole bag. This would be like $3 or 3.50 regular price. Um, so I was real glad I found these, just two bags, but I'm excited about those two bags. And then look at this. This is just a little tin, but it had a bow on it. I just thought that was so cute. And it's $2. I don't know what it would be. 20 cents. I messed you up. There you go. 20 cents for this little tin. But yeah, I just thought it was cute. It's like a little tin man on it. Isn't that cute? So I don't know. Years ago I used to collect tins, and I still have a few, but I just got rid of a lot of them. Now this one, I was kind of torn about this. Get it or don't get it. I certainly wouldn't have got it for $5. But they're little silicone cupcake things. Now, I'm just not sure. Do do you just put your paper tins in these, or do you actually cook the muffin in these silicones? Because I'm thinking if you cook the little cupcake in this tin, then whoever eats it, or wherever they go, you might lose them or something because give them to friends and family, and it's not always the people in your house that's eating your cupcakes. So I'm thinking that it says baking cups, but maybe you put the paper cups inside of these. Did y'all get any of these? There's red ones and white ones and green ones. I think there's only like 50 cents. Let's see what it scans. 50 cents. That's what I thought. So yeah, I just sit there and played with them because they kind of feel good, like one of those little fidget things. But I was like, man, do I get these or do I don't get these? It's like, I make cupcakes and I do have all this batter stuff, so I'm gonna be using them. So I was like, okay, for 50 cents, go ahead and get them. Go ahead. So one more down. Now, I found one pair of socks. Now, I love these kind of socks because they cover your ankles and keep your legs warm. When you're when your wind blows up your pant legs, these are the kind of socks that you need. They're the long socks, but they're not bobby socks. You know, I got some on right now. I just love the kind that comes up, keep your leg warm. But yeah, these are $2, so I just paid 20 cents for them. So yeah, got a couple of them. Now, this is another last bag. No, there's one more thing. Last bag of turkey stuffing. Turkey, turkey, turkey. I love turkey. I might even buy me a turkey to make my dressing. But they have the chicken ones sitting right next to these, but the turkey ones are the only ones clearancing. So I got one, two, three, four, five more right here. And they're only ringing up. What did I tell you? See, I can't remember. Is it going to do it? There it goes. 33 cents. I should have remembered that. 33 cents. So that's 60. $1.50. That's not that bad. Okay, so that one more thing, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't decide if I should buy one or buy 10. So I just got the whole box. These are the Reese's Christmas. Getting a thumbnail there, but yeah, these are the Reese's Christmas tree peanut butter cups. And I'm pretty sure they were 14 cents. Let's see. Yep, 14 cents. So, yeah, so I love peanut butter. And peanut butter and chocolate goes really good. And I thought, man, I could eat these. They don't expire until September. So I got 8 months to get fat on these. and share it with my friends. Look at that, a whole sack full, 14 cents each. I couldn't believe it, but I did. Okay, so that's all I got for the set. I thought it was 70% off, but a lot of it's already 90% off. Now, I heard a girl on YouTube this morning. Now, there's a whole lot of new um, penny people that, give the penny list and go penny shopping. Man, a ton of them, and good competition. But I tried to follow some of them and just get some visuals of what I'm looking for. So I think I did pretty good. But anyway, that's my 70% off, 90% off of Christmas, and a couple of what, blue dots. So I did pretty good. Let's see if y'all still listening to. Oh yeah, got plenty light yet left, and it's been an hour, so I better go because the long videos don't like to load up as good. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all go get you some. So adios from North Texas, and goodbye from Cowtown, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.